The urge to cough is overwhelming right before I begin trying to talk. I think I've got it under control. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Northern Journey. In the last episode, we reached Sourwood, which reminds me, let's save the game so I know how long I've been playing for. And we were warned about how dangerous this place was going to be from the Fluter. He told us to guard our blood well, as this area is filled with things that wish to drink of it. But within this area are the witches, and one of them, or all of them, are guarding the Dimensional Violator. One of them, the first of them, that we are trying to acquire for the Traveling Flute player, so we can get a boat and get off this rock. This beautiful, gorgeous rock filled with horrible insects. Because we ended up having to fight ticks. Giant ticks. And I think we got bit 11 times. It's probably closer to 8. And we died once to them, too. My goodness. I believe, according to my calculations, that I am at 17 deaths. Which means that originally, if I was going to keep my idea of only allowing 1 death per zone total, this would be the last life we would have. Instead, we are adding $2 to this mug of mine, and at the end, I will donate it to something. Probably cancer research, I'm thinking, since that is what I'm currently being plagued with myself. We also, by the way, found some maximum lights, which remind me that we moved my paper over here. We found 2 max lives, we found the capacity upgrade, and we found a damage upgrade, a heated stone bag, which sets our sling stones on fire. Oh. Well, I was going to show you, but I missed the ground. And they inflict 50% more damage, making it one of the more damaging weapons now that we possess. With that said, let's continue. You might have also seen, by the way, from the main menu, that we are... I haven't played my main slot in a few days, not since I ended up in the hospital with COVID. We're going to probably be up to exactly where I left off, or very close to it, which means that I'm probably going to continue this save in the future, which means that we're about to enter an area after this video, the next one probably, where everything will be blind to me, which is to say I have not played it before. So, a heads up that that's waiting for us. We have, looks like, several options here. We have a strange thing down there by the lake, and a sign pointing this way. It looks like a series of arrows, right? Having done this before once, we want to go this way first, as we'll have to double back if we don't do this. What have you guys thought of Sourwood so far? It's an amazing zone. I have greatly enjoyed fighting the ticks in it, and I don't think we're quite done with them yet. That's only 5 ammo. We don't need that. Okay. Oh, no, we'll be back here. And we'll be using a great deal of the ammo that we have here, too. We've seen Denarg here again, taunting us to go dipping in the water with her when we were running from the ticks earlier, remember? I'm guessing she is our main enemy and not the mother any longer, the acolyte having fallen to her death some time ago. Ride the one-way line to Rockwall platform. Well, I see nowhere else to go, so let's do it. roundabout way to move around. But I guess they couldn't put a zip line to where this would end up normally. Bear crossbow ammo. And quite a bit of it. Four rounds of it, in fact. We could use one, at the very least. Ah, and the first of the torment screws that we were asked to fetch. Down there is where we first encountered the water skimmers. So we don't need to go back down there. It's a bit of a hike. Mental note, there's another healing potion here. Let me write that down too. Sorry about this, viewer. I know it's somewhat annoying. But as you've seen, when we do end up needing to replenish our supplies, it is handy to know which zone I've left healing potions or ammo in. I am surprised we're not harassed by other flying insects or something of the sort as we climb up things like this. I'm grateful that they're not actually so aggressive, the witches here, especially considering that I've killed one of them already. Well, that was one of the torment screws. We need more of them. And without anything else to do, let's investigate what looks like a witch dangling from this pole here. Oh, it's not that at all. Skulls, bones. Make your presence known. Before we do that, we may want to have some other things equipped. Feed my witchlings with yourself. She summons little versions of herself. Quite a few of them. Of course, I already did better the last time I had done this. Right in her face. always rough to miss one of those. And I miss them way too often. Oh no, Tim! Okay, thank God. Oh, come on now. Takes real skill to put an arrow between every single one of them, doesn't it? I was trying to do it without needing to use a single potion, and I failed. Didn't fail this the first time I did it. I did very well. I don't understand. I think it's because I'm not playing the game as regularly as I had in the past. Alright, well, let's do it again. They won. That would have been the last life that would have died here. I don't think we can hit the mother. Ooh, that was a good hit to start. Oh, come on. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Left right off the side right there. Come on now, Tim. I should have focused more on recovering life at certain points during the battle. 6 of them. Well, that was nowhere near as good as the first one we used last time. You don't want to get pinned and end up getting bit a million times from these, which is why we are kind of skirting. Tim says this gets bit a million times. Nope, that's off the ledge. We're dead. Oh my goodness. Fail collage is what's going to happen here. Well, it can't be helped. Let's do it again. Yeah, we're gonna. We're gonna. Oh, there's a fence in the way now, I see. It sounds like a cannon to me when we fire the bear crossbow. Well, not quite as loud as one, I suppose, but... does a good amount of damage. Oops. Excuse me. Very tricky to hit them. Nice. One left. You've been here before, Tim. Make noise one more time. A hint from the fluter this time is what we're supposed to do. Okay, well, we did it. Now let's resupply. We left multiple arrow packs around. Bow ammo. Right? So I called it yesterday, or the day before that, I think. Oh, invertebrate crossbow bolts. I didn't know there were some out here. We're going to go back and pick up the bear ammo as well that we utilized. The bear crossbow ammo, that is. I think we left some more health packs around on the other side of the ledge here. No, okay, we don't need any more invertebrate crossbow bolts at the moment. We left some rotating crossbow bolts around. And we have, I think, only 2 or 5 left in the clip. So, yeah, we want to fire these. There we go. I do not want to have to equip that, only to realize that on a weapon where I'm relying on there being a good amount of ammo for it ready to go, we only have 5 in the clip. So we'll go ahead and just expend those. Maybe, viewer, I'm just getting really bad at the games I like playing the older I get. Feels like my reaction time is slowing down. And I'm making bad choices. There was no reason why I could not have used a health potion, or even 3 of them to keep myself alive the first time there. There's no, like, +1 health around here, right? Let's take the actual long way back now. So we can grab a little more health. Unfortunately, it is quite a bit of a walk back. There is a thing I would like to point out about what we've just done and the game in general, and why one of the reasons why I like the game so much. It's my fault when I mess up. There are many games where there's a little bit of RNG involved in it. FPSs have that occasionally, depending upon its aiming or accuracy systems, or if you can level up in them or something of the sort. But not every one of them has such. This one doesn't. There's no leveling up. You can't put perks into something to make things more accurate, or have a build, for example. You just have to be good at aiming and judging where your rounds are going to end up as you fire them, especially because most of these weapons I'm not going for that. Most of these weapons have a lead time required and drop off after you have fired them. Running around, paying attention to where terrain is located is also critically important here. I very much like the combat in this game, and at no point am I, so far, I hope I haven't, have I complained about the combat in it. I think it's really well done. And I've been taking arrows. We took all the bare crossbow bolts we found. Or some other games, FPSs that we've played that have a skill system. The Deus Ex games did, where your accuracy was affected by your ranking in the oh, the first Deus Ex did. I can't remember if the second did. I don't remember if I don't think there was a weapon spread, but there might have been. In Mankind Divided? I don't remember. The third one. I don't remember what the third one was called now. Mankind Divided was the fourth that came out, or yeah, that was the fourth one, if I recall correctly. Did System Shock have such as well? I can't remember now. My goodness, it's been a while since I've played some of these games. I hope I have enough time that I get to play them again. Okay, so we're gonna go down this way. This time. Oh, hey! +1 max health. So we dropped down the wrong way earlier then, if we missed that. Thankfully, no ticks showed up to assist during the battle, and the mother didn't show up again to add to the confusion. Axes up ahead. You get 10 axes in a pack, I think, or 9 of them. I don't know if I'm going to come out here again, though, for these. So I think I will take these. Careful to know how you're going to drop down from here. Ooh, oh no. We're okay. Okay. Let's finally see where this effectively created bridge takes us. Nothing on the shoreline. Heh, it's too good of a pun to say it, not to say it. We're not out of the woods yet, so we gotta be careful of ticks still. That is the lake or pond maze Fluter had told us about some time ago. We will be down there all too soon. Two torment screws. There are 3 total. I had missed the one we got first, and it took me about an hour and a half or so to actually figure out where it was. It is very difficult to get back to it if that's the one you... well, actually, if you missed any of them, it's difficult to get back due to this particular jump. Here. Jumping back is actually trickier than it looks. That was a monster. Hello, Denarg. I'm just gonna say you look a lot better when you were when you put on the Selkie outfit. It really takes the pounds off of you. The witches seem as if they can't permanently be destroyed. Or at least not the mother, who well, we didn't defeat her before. We just beat her up. Back in Deadwell. Denarg seems to be able to vanish off cliff faces and what have you. And fly through the air. I'm assuming she's the most powerful of them. It's a rotating crossbow bolt there. Maybe they're not water skimmers, as I call them, because they're up here in this cave, too. Maybe there's daddy long-legs-like creatures. I was bitten by a harvestman once. Not terribly painful, on the grand scheme of things. Far less painful than other insect bites or stings I've received. I was very surprised, actually, that it could bite me. Supposedly, it's got, like, according to, you know, urban myth or legends, it's very dangerous, but no, it's nothing of the sort. They don't have any toxins or poisons or the like. Okay, now I'm pretty sure there is a +1 max life that's back here somewhere. I would like to not miss it. There we go. I remember finding that one. So there's 4 so far in Sourwood. The amount of climbing required. Hope you guys don't mind that I keep all my failures on screen, rather than trying to cut them out or something of the sort. I've always been a fan of making games feel more dangerous to the player, me, who you're watching, by keeping them on screen, since you won't know for a fact if I'm going to survive the encounter or not. And it makes it more entertaining, I feel, to watch someone who is always going to be at risk of failing, rather than that person, like, removing all the deaths. To the maze. To Knock Pond and the roundabout. That there is this option. First off, oh, hello. Would indicate that you're being allowed to traverse back to heal if you need to. It would take a long time to get back to Deadwell to visit the medic, but you could do it. And resupply. We are down a health potion, but we'll hope there's one up ahead. It also hints that we might be coming back through here at one point. So if there's a shortcut, and there is, we will want to open it up. That's back to where we found the first torment screw. How do you get back to Knock Pond from here? I don't know. I feel like we missed it. Well, let's proceed on. So we could take that... Oh, that's where the way we came. We don't need to go that way. Remember, Tim, there could be more techs. Watch my water bomb. A cannonball. Good for Denarg. He's having a lot of fun out here. She also could probably destroy us if she wished. So she's just toying with us at the moment. I guess she doesn't really view us as being a threat to her. Wow, and a dark barrier. We haven't seen one of these in a while. I'm wondering if it's by saying all lives released, if it wasn't planned that the enemies would then respawn that you had killed before. You know we have to see what that is. Having Mundun flashbacks now. A goat head. 30 lamb heads. Ammo for a weapon we don't yet possess, I suppose. Map drawn. So we've gotten through Sourwood. This guards the way forward to reach the maze. And this is what we need the torment screws for. Even though it's here to protect and we have to destroy it, there's no other way for us to go forward through this. And it's menacing and would kill us, if I suppose, if it could actually move a little more. I still feel really bad for doing this to this poor thing. But it is very resilient. And the last one we need. Supposedly. Reminds me of going down to fight the witch ghost. The message raven is here as well, I see. Use the sacrificial staff. It is her bane. The traveling flute player. Looks like a sacrificial stone here. Blood bled on it from creatures, probably sacrificed to the witches. The sacrificial staff. By far and large, I have done this battle once. Oh, technically multiple times, since I died a whole lot here. It is the most effective weapon to use here, so let's load it. And let's do this. Now you die. She is behind me, which makes it. She's not. You have to keep moving to avoid her shots while not falling into the deep water and while blasting her. This is where we started from, Tim. Okay, this was the wrong way to go. There's so much that's a dead end. She is hard to hit today. We want this. We don't need it yet, though. Wow, we got hurt pretty badly, I see. Reach the cave at the end of the maze. You can save close to water. Alright, not bad. First attempt. Okay, that makes up for how horrid the first part of this video went. And now we have to travel through on these to reach the end. It won't be too difficult now that we're not being harassed. I had fallen off a lot while here the first time. There's no ult fire for the lamb head either, but the weapon feels like the shock rifle to me from the Unreal game. Or it's actually called the ASMD, if I recall correctly, which I won't repeat what that stands for here. Oops, that's where we got the purple potion. And viewer, we're almost to where I have left off at. We'll get a chance to see it, and then we'll be playing mostly blind as of the next episode. Wait, how do you guys like Sourwood? My favorite place so far in this game. And one of my favorite areas in the game thanks to the enemies that we've encountered out here. I really like this place. Although apparently I'm going to get really lost. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll just talk about the game for a little bit while we're walking through the maze, because I am totally discombobulated as to where we're supposed to go. So, I love the way the game looks. I think it's a very pretty game. Very pretty. I like the grain on the visuals very much, too. I don't want to go the wrong way again. Hold on. That looks like a dead end. So it must be this way. The music is great. Every track seems to fit the area and add a certain sense of ambiance to it. Combat feels good. You move at a good speed, which is to say your run speed and what have you feel right to me. I like it. The weapons feel good too, although I do wish there was some, I'll say, better way to gauge where the weapon drop-off started, and or if they had a different type of well, yeah, like a target reticule for each individual weapon, since they share the same thing, but they don't drop off the same way. The story's a bit insane. There's a lot of exposition, and there's no way you could guess what was going to happen so far through it. I'm imagining it just gets more crazy as we go forward. It's a crazy place out here. I love it, though. I'm assuming the person who wrote the story was taking the vitamins, as it were. He or she had to be. The weapons feel good as well. Many of them feel the same. We have 3 crossbows and a bow. But we just fought this one witch with a lamb head staff, which is very different. I really also like the sling. Only, I think, in, what was the game now? Ultimate Underworld. Have I played a game that actually had another game that had an actual sling in it? I can't think of any others. I like how it works too. It does more damage as you rotate it around, and that there was a weapon upgrade for it. Makes me curious if there were other weapon upgrades for our other weapons to increase their damage or something of the sort, and we just missed them. But I'm pretty sure we haven't. We've been pretty thorough in looking for what's where, and any secrets that might be hidden around. Sound effects are good as well. I like them. The little boops you hear when you walk over items, let you know you're picking them up and so on. Everything sounds correct to me. The replayability for the game, I mean, you don't have other choices of where to go, what have you, but as you can see, I got pretty far and decided I wanted to record the game, and I actually played up to, what's the zone? Knock Pond, twice, because I like the game and the atmosphere so much. So I think it's got some replayability to it. At the very least, if you like the combat, then you'll want to do it again. And possibly see if you miss any secrets. Whoa, wow, look at that! Look at all those maximum lives and health potions. Let's go get some supplies. Well, that's disappointing. Let me bring you into the lair. Dilik Dinarg? You want to find the Dimensional Violator? You cannot stop Rettom Dinarg opening a door to the realm of Mar. So I guess that means we're going to the realm of Mar. Or Mare? Mare? Darkthroat is now where we end up. Go on. Rettom Dinarg is waiting. On ammunition. Fairly good. Very good, actually. Good thing we don't have to go down there. My God, that's terrifying. Hello? Wolf on top? What are you doing here? Seen the maelstrom? And I know what you then thought. I want to jump into that! Nope. The exact opposite is what I thought. Actually, beneath the maelstrom, there is something you need to defeat Rettom Dinarg. But wait, my eager employee. You will need an air supply to survive. Find an air tank and a mouthpiece. Then locate a hole on the other side of the rope bridge. There you can assemble the air supply, and then jump down to the river under you. The traveling flute player. Thankfully, someone just put the air tank right over here. And viewer, with that said, we've been playing for just under an hour, so we will stop here. Thank you all for watching. We're as far as I've gotten in the game. So, just slightly on, like maybe two or 3 minutes past it. I have jumped down into the maelstrom already, but I didn't do anything else. So when we come back, After we do that, everything else is going to be new. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you all for watching, and take care, everyone.